Okay, so the next step, once you have it drawn with your details, we're going to start working with our different drawing tools that we've been practicing with. So you're going to need your number 2 pencil or your HB pencil. So it should be your yellow one and I think it'll look probably more like this. So your number 2 pencil, you'll need your blue 4B pencil, you'll need your white blender, and you'll also want your eraser. So these are the supplies that we're going to be working with today. We're going to start with the bananas first. So the first thing, I'm going to use my 4B pencil and go in and show all of my dark values here on my banana. So if I look at my original here, I can see that I have a dark area right up here. Now remember, we've practiced holding our pencil like this, sideways, and we're going to press really hard. And then I'm going to come down here to the ends and do the same thing. Okay, if it's easier to hold it like this, that's fine. Just do the best you can. And we're going to color in this end of our banana. And then right here, we're going to color in this end of our banana. Okay, next we need to do some other shading. Okay, so we're going to take our pencil. So our HB, our number 2 HB pencil, okay? So we're going to take and we're going to color in with our number 2 HB pencil this bottom half of our banana. Remember, we split our bananas in two. We're going to use our HB pencil. We're going to color in the bottom half of our banana. So try to stay in the lines. So we're not pressing very hard with our HB or number 2 pencil. So this part of our banana is in shadow. So the lower part of our banana is in shadow. Okay, and the same thing with this one. If we look on our other banana, which is light and which is dark, we're going to shade in this darker part right here. So we've got the start of our shading here. So now we're going to go ahead and blend. So we're going to take our blender. We're going to run over or rub over the 4B ends of our banana just to even out that graphite. So we're using the side of the blender, not the point. So again, just hold it, if you can, to the side. And we're going to use our blender to smooth out our pencil. Okay, so the next thing that we can do is we can actually take our blender and use it to color in. So we're using the graphite that's built up on our blender. We're just rubbing it to give this a nice light value here. So I'm using the light side of my blender and I'm just rubbing it right in on this light side of my banana to give it a nice light gray. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side here. Now if I run out of graphite, I can always take and go rub back over. So remember, this is made out of paper, and so what we're doing is we're building up the graphite on it in this darker area, and then we're using that graphite to fill in this lighter area. You might have to press a little bit harder in the light area. Now I'm going to take my 4B one last time, and if you look, we have a little bit of a shadow that we haven't added in yet. So there's a little bit of shadow or dark right along this edge here. So we're going to use our 4B to do that next. So I'm going right next to that line, and I'm just pressing a little bit harder. We also have a shadow underneath our bananas. So right here, we need to create a little bit of a shadow. So again, with our 4B, this is where we're going to give a little bit of a shadow. So we're just going to color a little bit outside our banana to make it look like a shadow. And remember, when we add our shadow, we can press a little bit lighter as we get further away to make our shadow nice and soft looking, like it's disappearing. And again, we can take our blender and we can run it along the edge of that dark 4B area on the top banana to help blend it in. And we can do the same thing here for our shadow. So we can run it underneath. And blend it in. Just make our shadow nice and soft. Okay, if you need to, you can do what I'm doing here. I got a little bit outside my lines here, so we can always take our eraser. If we get too far outside of our lines, we can go around the edge of our banana and erase. We want to leave the shadow down here. And if you get a little bit of this to disappear, we can always take our blender and just blend it in. Okay, so there are my banana bunch shaded in. If you have questions, just let me know.